There is no need. People will dig up interviews, comments that are made against Trinamool Congress in the past. I think, but I've not created any history by changing parties, have I? I don't think so. But I somehow felt that there was a bottleneck that was created in Bengal BJP and in nationally. As my senior leaders in Trinamool Congress, I heard Shogatata saying also he should have been removed much earlier because he insulted the very language Bengali. So better late than never. Let's stick to the ideology and what makes sense to me. As you said that it doesn't make sense to a lot of people. I go by what what my mind says, and I've always been like that. I didn't like the fact that as a Bengali that when Modi ji was already elected or accepted as the Prime Minister of India even before the general elections, when he was saying that Bengal is going to think completely differently. The coach thinks that I cannot be part of the playing 11, then I respect the coach's decision. And then the coach will also have to respect the fact that if I leave the team and play in a rival team where I am made part of the playing 11, and there is a definite plan as to how I may score goals against and work for the people. So that's what it is, as simply put.
Hi everyone, welcome and thank you so much for tuning into this video. Today we have with us Mr. Babul Supriyo, who has surprised everybody by recently joining the Trinamool Congress after being with the BJP for many years. Now, what brought on this decision? What really influenced this decision of his, and what is his future with the TMC going to be like? We're going to find out in this interview with Mr. Babul Supriyo. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us on this episode and speaking to a small independent venture like ours. I really hope that you're going to be candid with us today.
Thank you.
So one of the reasons why people are very shocked about this development is because ideologically, this collaboration of yours with the TMC doesn't really make sense, because ideologically you've been very in sync with the BJP for all of these years. So I want to understand what has really influenced this major shift.
Well, what is the basic ideology of any political party is to serve the people, right? I think even when Modi ji said, our Honorable Prime Minister said, "Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas," I think it is not about religion. But whatever happened after that, I don't want to comment on that. Let's stick to the ideology and what makes sense to me. As you said that it doesn't make sense to a lot of people. I go by what what my mind says, and I've always been like that. I left Kolkata, leaving a Standard Chartered Bank job, going to Bombay, to saying no one supported me. My parents did not. I responded to a small moment that happened on the air when Swami Ramdev ji was speaking to me. We chanced to sit, alongside each other on a flight, and he said that BJP in 2014 weren't expecting any seat from Bengal. So I was surprised, and I felt that as a Bengali, I need to take up a challenge. There was something in the air. So literally. So I told him that, Sama Prasad Mukherjee is someone because of whom we got Paschim Bengal or West Bengal historically. Atal Bihari Vajpayee was loved and revered so much in Bengal. Mamata Didi herself was, a cabinet member, minister in his cabinet. How come? I didn't like the fact that as a Bengali that when Modi ji was already elected or accepted as the Prime Minister of India even before the general elections, when he was saying that Bengal is going to think completely differently. So I took up the challenge. I said, "ठीक है, I have never been in politics, but आप मेरा नाम लिख लीजिए. Include me in the list of people that you're recommending. I will win one seat for you." So BJP did not come to me. I went to politics, and I said, because I felt that challenge. And I love responsibility. I love being given a goal. I love. You are in politics, so people will say that you love power. But then, why do people flock to a minister's place or a neta's place for school admissions, for confirmation on railway tickets, for medical aids, for everything else. So obviously, if you are choosing to be a public servant or a public representative, you do have you do acquire some power to work for the people. I think that is the basic ideology of any party. So in BJP, I profusely, sincerely thank Honorable Prime Minister Amit Shah ji, Honorable Amit Shah ji, Adarniya Nadda ji, for giving me 7 years in the Parliament, for giving me the opportunity to learn everything about Parliament. So I'm very much thankful to them. But I somehow felt that there was a bottleneck that was created in Bengal BJP and in nationally. So my leaving politics was absolutely a wholehearted decision. But many felt it was kind of a retired hurt kind of a decision. Now I don't want to paint it into the reverse mode, but I would say that
But can you
there
elaborate
must
on
be
the
there must be
bottleneck that you're talking about?
one second. No, I will not elaborate on that. I think that's all out in the open. I have written everything, whatever I could write, whatever I wanted to write. I have not beaten around the bush. I think there is no need. People will dig up interviews, comments that I've made against Trinamool Congress in the past. I think, but I've not created any history by changing parties, have I? I don't think so. There have been a number of examples of people shifting parties. I love responsibility, and I think the trust, and faith, and the confidence with which Mamata Didi, Trinamool Congress, Abhishek Banerjee, they felt that I could serve the people of Bengal. I just responded to the opportunity. To me, from my side, it looks a 9. To the others, it looks like an opportunity. To many people, it might look like opportunism. What do I have to do about that? In today's social media age, people will write what they want, and they're entitled to their opinion. I have nothing against the BJP members who are abusing me or who are writing, harsh words to me. I'm not on social media. I'm not reading on anything about it. But very simply putting, I love responsibility. I love to work, taking people's money, getting a fat salary, getting a huge bungalow, and enjoying all the perks, and then just not having a responsibility where I can make a change, bring a change. I didn't like that, and that's the reason. And I'm leaving on. I'm leaving on. No hanky panky, no playing around the bush.
Okay. So
Let's
was
look
it
into the positive side.
was it the
Let's look into the
TMC that
positive side.
approached you, or did you approach the TMC?
Well, I don't. I have not sent feelers or all that to anything. I think that it's let's not get into those details. But whatever happened in the last 5 days. If I had said that I'm leaving politics wholeheartedly, I meant it. So there was no question of me tinkering with politics anymore. But it is, as I said, I responded to an opportunity, to a responsibility, to a faith and trust that was being, that was being, that they were confident. Didi was confident I could perform, and that's about it. It is not really.
So you were
Initially, it is
yeah.
a response to a responsibility. That's what it is.
So you were pretty sure about leaving politics altogether, but you got an
Not
opportunity.
pretty sure. Not pretty sure. I have left it wholeheartedly. And the beauty of it is that in Bengal, with Mamata Didi being a lover of music, she spends a lot of time. I was surprised to see that she has a synthesizer with her, and she plays it. We are all aware of it. So my musical life will not come to an end. I can keep on singing. I can keep on enjoying doing art, my job as an artist. So it's all. Sometimes you just respond to the opportunities, to the responsibilities that life brings to you. You don't need to always chase a butterfly, because then it's going to fly away. So that's how life has unfolded for me. It did look that I have retired, hurt, and there was something unfinished in the 7 years story that I've, whatever it is. I would say a story of, I have been pretty successful, because first time people may have voted for singer Babul Supriyo, but second time in 2019 I won by 3 times the margin. It wasn't an easy fight in Bengal, and that second win is surely because of the work that I've done. So I will continue to do that work, and I continuously will say that one word: I am not here to warm the bench. If the coach thinks that I am not good enough to play in the playing 11, then I have to respect that. But at the same time, the coach will also have to respect if I feel that I will go to some other team where I am included in
So
the
you're saying that you're not
playing 11
retired,
and
Hers,
given a.
but are you? Would you say that the cabinet reshuffle had nothing to do with your decision?
I don't want to get that. It is absolutely the Prime Minister's prerogative. It's what the what's the I've got no comments on that. I just said that I love responsibility. I love to work. I'm a workaholic. So I responded to a responsibility that was entrusted upon me. And I did not complete my earlier sentence. I said that if a coach thinks that I'm not, I cannot be part of the playing 11, then I respect the coach's decision. And then the coach will also have to respect the fact that that if I leave the team and play in a rival team where I am made part of the playing 11, and there is a definite plan as to how I may score goals against and work for the people. So that's what it is, as simply put.
Okay. How do you look at the recent change in the power structure in BJP Bengal? Bengal
Now
chief
it is
has changed.
now.
So how do you look at that?
Well, he definitely had worked hard in Bengal. He definitely must have definitely have brought in done some good work. But at the same time, as my senior leaders in Trinamool Congress, I heard Shogatata saying also he should have been removed much earlier because he insulted the very language Bengali. So better late than never. I wish all the very best to Shukanto Mazumdar, who has been now sworn in as the new chief. And I also love the fact that BJP, he said that if Babulda was there, it would have been nice and we would have worked together, one. And secondly, on the first day itself, while attacking me on different other grounds, which is absolutely valid, that they were supposed to do politically. But the fact that BJP sent the statement, said it on record, on television, in the press conference, that they by no means can they say Babul Supriyo was corrupted in any manner. So that in itself is a great certificate.
So in your opinion, being
good
made
notes.
national vice president is not really a promotion, but a demotion is what you're.
I no, I'm not. Did I comment on that? Why are you putting words in my mouth? I
No,
did
no, I'm
not say
asking
anything
you.
about that.
Do you think that?
No, not at all. I don't want to answer that question. That's a organizational shift that the party is a party's prerogative, the All India President's prerogative. So I don't want to comment on that. I just want to wish the new president, as in terms of courteousness, that I wish him all the very best. He's a young guy. I hope he does. He starts his innings well. That's what it is. But yes, today I am his rival, and we have changed sides. But in politics, you can have in the central hall. I have learned that you fiercely fight inside the parliament, and then you can sit down and have a cup of coffee and discuss informally about the same subject. So that's what it is. If Shukant, if he meets me, I'm sure we'll get to cross each other's path. We'll definitely should be able to sit down and have a cup of coffee, with really was not happening with Dilip Ghosh earlier. So I'll just keep it to that. Whatever samajhdar ke liye ishara kafi hai.
Mr. Supriyo, I wonder whether it's going to be a little bit of a struggle for you, given the fact that you have changed teams now, and the kind of comments and the kind of criticism that you have made of the TMC, especially of Mamata Banerjee, because even after the TMC won, your first reaction was that the people of Bengal made a huge mistake by electing the TMC. So do you think that it's going to be a struggle for you ideologically also? And how critical are you going to be of the BJP now that you're with the TMC?
I love challenges. I just say this much. I love challenges. I love responsibilities. That's what it is. And whatever happens in the future, you're going to see. So why do I need to make comments about it? I think that action speaks louder than words. So let it be so.
So you did say that you are going to resign from the Lok Sabha as the MP. Are you going to be?
I've already sought an appointment. I'm expecting the appointment to be given to me as sooner than later. If it is tomorrow, as I've requested, great. I have also given the option of Thursday. So if he can take out some time out of his busy schedule, I'll do it on Wednesday or Thursday. And if he says,
there's also very strong speculation that you're going to be given the Rajya Sabha ticket from the TMC.
I know about all the speculations, but as I said, what my role is something that is the Honorable Chief Minister, the party supremo's prerogative. So I can't comment on that.
How was your meeting with Mamata Banerjee yesterday?
Very, very nice, very nice, very nice. He was very cordial, and that's what I said, that if I feel that the rival team, the team that I've left says that I can't be charged with any kind of corruption, and if the rival team where I'm joining now as a member is showering love, trust, faith, and confidence in me, I think that is exactly what you want from life. I don't really care anything about what others have to say. I think out of political compulsion, the BJP, the Congress, and I have not created some history by changing sides. It has never happened in the history of India. Babul Supriyo is the first one to change sides. And if BJP thinks that me going from BJP to TMC is a hugely Mirzafar kind of a job, then kind of a thing that I have done, then they should, garland everyone that have come from other parties to BJP in the last few years and send them back to their respective original parties and say that, by Babul Supriyo leaving, we have realized that it's a very indecent act, and therefore we want to reverse that, and all of you should go back to your own parties. Let them do that. So let them practice what they preach. Then I'll know that yes, I've done a very wrong thing, and BJP has kind of they have they have understood that it is a hugely wrong act by me changing sides. That's it. I don't.
What future do you see with the TMC, given the fact that 2024 elections are also coming and TMC is trying to make a national presence felt as well? So, in that sense, where do you see yourself with the TMC in the future?
I will just do what I'm in a new party. I don't need to make too many comments. I just need to understand the grassroots level dynamics of Trinamool Congress. I need to know all the people in different districts who have. Let's not deny the fact that they've done well in West Bengal. They've done well in West Bengal, and in a democracy, the opposition do exist. Or do you want the election to happen oppositionless? Then it would make dictatorship, right? So if the opposition is definitely going to be there in 2024. Even if I was not a politician, if I was a normal person, or if I joined the media, I would have still said that we should see the opposition equation. Who is going to lead the unified opposition? Mamata Didi's name is very much up there in the list. So where does the question of denying that happens? So let me be loyal to my party. I've been very loyal to my ex-party. I have worked from 2014 when many of these people who are making derogatory comments, they were not
Absolutely.
even.
You have been very loyal to the BJP,
So
which is why it's a surprise that you have changed sides.
So if no, if as I said, if I'm not in the playing 11, I'm not going to take FT salaries to warm the bench and just enjoy a great bungalow and enjoy all the perks. So as you know, whatever happens, I never say whatever happens for the good. Sometimes whatever happens for bad, ugly, and whatever happened in the last 3-4 months, it was for everyone to see it all happen in public domain. So in life, it kind of depends on how you respond to a situation. So there must be something very exciting, responsibility that faith, that trust, which was entrusted on me by Didi and Trinamool Congress, which made me change my come back from what I very definitely said was my retirement from politics, whether it was retired, hurt, or whatever way people wanted to term that. But in spite of knowing that I'll be, we offered a lot of brickbats, a lot of flack, a lot of criticism from many quarters. But again, I have not created history. It has happened in Indian politics before, and it will continue to happen. Many people from other parties are going to join the BJP as well. So let's keep it at that. Let's not say anything.
Do you see Mamata Banerjee as a possible PM candidate?
When I was in BJP, I wanted my party captain to be India's captain and prime minister. If today I am in some other party, if I'm in Trinamool Congress, definitely I would want my captain and my Supremo to be the captain of India. So there's nothing wrong in that. There's no hypocrisy in that. And my self-respect and my urge to work, my love for responsibility, my penchant to kind of jump towards some fear factor and take it up as a challenge in life. It has always been part of me. So I'm happy that I left Calcutta at the age of 21. Right across the river, I could see my Standard Chartered Bank building. My house is just by the river here in Kolkata. So how many years? 29 years from now, I can still feel that same energy and enthusiasm in me. And I'm very happy about that. Thank you so much.
All
It was
right,
nice
sir. Thank
talking
you
to
so
you.
much for doing this. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
If you like this video, don't forget to virtually like this video as well. Share the video with your friends and your followers. But most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more credible and responsible news content. Thank you so much for watching.